At the outset, I'd like to thank the organizers for giving me a chance to present. I'll be speaking on AI KC demographics using artificial intelligence in predicting keratoconus progressors, a novel insight. I have no financial interests. We are all aware of the various imaging tools which can help us in predicting progressors in keratoconus. The challenge lies in the fact that there are so many indices, so many variables, so many parameters. Can the human mind actually combine all of this? Generally, the human mind focuses generally on the most obvious parameters, and thereby it's important that we look at multiple parameters simultaneously. And that's where artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence based algorithms can play an important role. Now, there are various known risk factors that can affect the rate of progression, but it's important that we also study these individual high risk factors. This is a paper by our group which has studied the role of various risk factors, be it age, eye rubbing, allergy, frequent change of glasses, hormonal status. Now, IgE, which indirectly tells us about the body allergy levels, and eye rubbing can independently predispose to the patient progressing in keratoconus. Therefore, it's important for us to understand these factors. In addition, other factors such as gender, hormones, we know the fact that family history does play an important role, and vitamin D levels also can have an important role in patients who progress. Now, the COVID 19 pandemic over the last 2 years has obviously changed the world, and that has also led to a change in the lifestyle, whether it's increased indoor time, work from home computer use, increased mask use, sanitizer use. This has also led to the fact, there are a lot of publications which have looked at these factors which are leading to an alteration of the ocular surface inflammation, and thereby that can trigger eye rubbing and indirectly lead to progression in keratoconus. So it's important to address these factors as well. So what we wanted to do is not only look at tomographic factors, also look at these individual high risk factors and COVID derived factors, which are also risk factors for progression and keratoconus, and see whether we can build an AI algorithm in studying these high risk demographic factors. Now, we have already published a paper which have looked at AI, which is very successful in classifying patients who progress and those who are stable. We wanted to take our work forward and look at the next aspect, not only tomographic data, move ahead and look at demographic data and the high risk factors. So we wanted to ask a question whether AI actually helps us in identifying and analyzing these high risk factors which influence progression in keratoconus. What we did is, over the last 1.5 years, looked at over 500 patients who are known cases of keratoconus, fed in their tomographic data into the AI model, which we used in our first paper. This gave us whether the patients are progressors and stable. And then in each one of these cohorts, whether they're progressors and stable, we looked at the individual high risk factors. How did we do that? We utilized a simple questionnaire which gave us various factors, risk factors, whether it's eye rubbing, allergy, vitamin D levels, hormonal status. The AI, in fact, utilized all of these demographic factors and very successfully predicted which one of them would progress and which one of them would remain stable. This is a decision tree classifier, which is a part of a random forest classifier which we use while building an artificial intelligence algorithm. The important parameters picked up were IgE, eye rubbing, vitamin D. If you see the accuracy prediction of the percentage of the progressors actually picked up as progressors, it was in fact very accurate. Therefore, AI was very helpful in utilizing these demographic factors and stratifying these patients. And this is, in fact, the first algorithm anywhere to look at, demographics and how demographics help us in predicting progression. Thank you for your patient listening.